for episode 3 here at Changing Narrative. We have a special guest today. He's a ex NFL player, played in NFL for 10 years for various teams. Played at the University of Washington as a free safety, right? Free safety.
Yeah.
And and most and foremost, he is a Belizean. And I'm pretty sure,
Yes.
I'm pretty sure a lot of people back home are not aware of this person. This is his first introduction to the whole country, and I'm more than happy to have him on the show. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Charles Mincy. Charles, what's going on, bro?
Hey, what's up, Clint? How you doing,
What's
man?
up, Chuck?
Real good.
What's going
So
on, B?
Charles, Charles and my cousin Early and Kurt grew up together, man. So Early would be the best person to take over the reins from this one and introduce us to Charles.
Yeah, Charles and I go way back, man. We grew up in the same neighborhood. He actually went to school with my brother, Kirk. But
Yeah.
we all used to hang out in the streets and terrorize USC and the University Village. So we had a great time. And Charles was fortunate enough to play it, like you stated earlier, played at the University of Washington, was able to go on and play for the Kansas City Chiefs for 4 years,
Yeah.
and Minnesota Vikings, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and the Oakland Raiders. So Charles, go ahead and give
my
us.
squad.
Yes, the Oakland Raiders.
Yeah.
Man, this guy switches teams. He was a Jets fan about 2 years ago.
I was always a Raider fan, though, bro. Always. That I'm
So
dead.
Charles, a lot of Belizeans don't, I'm sure quite a few follow football, but basketball has always been the thing for. So to tell us a little bit about your time in the NFL and how that was for you.
Well, man, like you said, I came out of LA and went to University of Washington. I went to junior college first.
Okay.
I didn't really
That's
have
right.
I
Pasadena,
had
right?
grades to go. Yeah, I went to PCC. Yeah, I didn't have the grades to go straight to college to a major university, so I went to a JC, man, and it was a lot of growing and maturing that you do at that level, So it ended up being a really good situation. I don't know if I was ready to go straight to a university, so going there was probably the best thing for me,
Mm-hmm.
at that time, man. So, that just ended up being a blessing and a good situation, So
always with the kids.
always with the kids, yeah. So that ended up being a good situation, man, to kind of prepare me for what was to come. Moving around, and I hadn't been away from home really up until that point, so it was good to go to a JC, man, and kind of get some things ironed out first.
So, Charles, the question that most Belizeans want to know, man, and pretty sure they're going to ask you is, what is the linkage, man? What is the heritage? Explain the heritage to Belize, bro.
Well, I I grew up in LA. I was born and raised in LA. My dad is from Georgia, and my mom is from Stan Creek, Belize, which is now Dangriga.
Down Riga, yeah.
So
What's up, man?
yeah, so that's
So, do you go back often at all? Do you been to
I
Belize?
don't get a chance to go often, man. I've been a couple times, back in the day, but it's been a while. Me and Early made a couple trips. Early get to go all the time, so he's
That's
staying
right.
going back to yard.
Everywhere.
But, it's been a
Yeah.
while for me, so I want to get back, man. I've just been so busy. I got my daughter, as you can hear, and then I got 2 older boys, and I just been busy with my kids and working, man, and getting situated. So as soon as I get some away time, some downtime, man, I gotta head back.
What did you like best about Belize, and what area of Belize did you hang out in that you enjoyed?
Man,
Hey, man.
Trudy Ali.
Trudy Ali. What Ali?
And you talking about Red Banzali, right between
that was my
New Road and North
Ray
Front
Rosali
Street.
was our spot,
Yes.
man, when we was down there. It was an amazing trip, man. We went. It was kind of like an adventure when we went, man, because we was there. We kick it over there with with Matthew and Andrew and them with Smilings, and then we'd man, one day we'd be at the Keys, the next day we was driving down to Placentia, stop at the
Right.
Blue Hole, jump in the water right there, and then get back in the car and drive at nighttime looking at the stars, man, and then sleep out on the beach, slept in the cabana on the beach when we got to
Yeah.
Placentia, because we really didn't. The first year we didn't have nowhere to stay, so we just hooked up with some friends. They was like, "Come on," we slept on their porch, man, in the warm weather, man. Got up,
Hmm.
went and dove in the water in the morning. So, Belize is beautiful, man. As a matter of fact, even before then, we woke up that morning, man. Before we drove down, we had stopped at the Mayan ruins. Just
Hmm.
Oh,
sat
Kahal
there,
Petch.
for a little
Kahal
bit.
did a full
Petch.
did a full tour of
Yep.
Belize, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got around that time, So we,
Hey
So
we had
so
Clint,
a
one of
good
the
old time.
things, I'm a change it to another subject, but Charles Mincy, he actually, he gave back to Belize. He actually sponsored a team. He probably doesn't even remember. He sponsored a team by buying the uniforms for the team one year. You remember
oh,
that?
you did?
Man, I forgot all about that. I forgot all about that.
Yeah, Charles
Yeah.
sponsored uniforms for a whole team down there one year.
Oh, you
Yeah,
did?
man. That
Yeah.
that was, and we went to a game there, man. Was it the Civic?
Yeah,
That's
Civic. Yeah.
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 See, I remember
Yeah.
we went to a game down there, man. That was a good time. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know how I haven't been back, man, because that trip was amazing.
Oh,
We
yeah,
had
man.
went and
Go back, man.
you
You
know,
got to
but it was like nothing else, man. So I got to get back sometime soon.
I
A
told you
quick
you can get
question.
on with me. I'm there in January. You can hop on with me.
I know, man. I got to sneak away from the wife, man. She, you know.
A quick question, Charles. So how cause I'm pretty sure these kids will want to know, like, what is that journey like actually making it to the NFL? Like, how do you actually get prepared to get to that next level? Like, what's that mindset like?
Well, man, I think it's, man, a lot of it I think came from my mom. My dad raised me up playing sports. He was a big baseball fan, so I'd always be playing baseball, and he'd take me out and show me how to hit and throw the ball and catch and all that stuff. But a lot of, like, the determination and grit and that type thing, I think it came from my mom, and she just kind of had this faith that just, and the stuff she had been through, just to get here. Back then they was driving through Mexico, way back in the
Hmm.
day,
Right,
just
right,
Hmm.
coming up through TJ, taking a chance if they was gonna
right,
get here or not. So,
Hmm.
right.
even on my birth certificate say my mom from Louisiana, because
That's how it was
they
back
didn't want to
then.
admit they was
Yeah,
from Belize. You
that's
know what
how
I'm
it
saying?
was.
Right,
So
Mine
right,
was
right.
too. Yep. Mine said
yeah,
Shreveport, Louisiana.
yeah, that's what it say on mine. So, that type of determination and going through that type of faith, she kind of instilled in me, and I think that's what kind of just pushed me over the edge, because it's a lot of I didn't realize start until I start coaching high school how many people play football, and you don't realize how fortunate and how blessed you are until you're going through it, and you don't realize how big the challenge, how close it is to you not being in it until you
Right.
see how many kids and people out there. So, man, I think it's just, that faith, man, that faith in God, just to, just count your blessings and just keep working hard at stuff that you believe in.
That's what's up, man. I'm pretty sure a lot of people appreciate that because, again, like early stated, man, a lot of people in Belize don't even think football is a viable option for them, man. You know what I'm saying? And for you to just be on this show and be an inspiration for them, you know what I mean? Because trust me, man, every little bit counts right now, especially when it comes to what's going on back in Belize, you know what I mean? So I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure people will be looking out for you, looking you up, want to know what's really going on, and probably shocked to find out that you actually played 10 years. No, just to play 10 years in anything, because especially football, where an average career is what, 3 years?
Yeah.
You did, yeah, you did 10 years. That's a
It was a blessing, man. It was a blessing. And, I can't, look at that lightly. My kids are coming up now. I got two older boys, they 18 and 17, and they looking to go to college next year. So, you know, I hope, you know, that could happen for them. If, you know, if they're,
Right.
they're dreaming something else, then it's something else. But again, like I said, man, it's just a fact of knowing that, you know, you gotta, when things get down, when it don't look like it's gonna come through, you gotta kind of have some faith from somewhere to pull it up, you know. And again, man, I just feel like a lot of that came from my mom, you know, from, you know,
Right.
what she had been through, and, you know, her trek to get here and leaving family behind to come make a future for people here. A lot of people know that story, you know, and then you hear a lot about it today in the news, you know. So, you know, I'm kind of what they call that anchor baby, you know.
Oh yeah.
You
There we
come
go.
here, had that baby here,
Right.
Yeah.
so you don't have to go back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
now,
yeah.
But
now,
but
man.
it don't
Charles,
always work like that. So you know,
right.
man, it's just knowing that you know, that, you know, it represent more than yourself too. You know, that's kind of the thing too, is that, you know, knowing when you, whatever you doing, you got other people there, and it don't necessarily, it ain't just all about you, you know. So that's kind of what the major thing is, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
man. Well, Charles,
That's
man,
cool.
the last question, man. We gotta ask this question. So, what is your favorite Belizean dish, man? Belizean food, man. We gotta talk about the food, man.
Man, that's the easy call right there. That's rice and beans, stewed chicken, and potato salad.
Yeah.
Fresh
Yeah,
out of
yeah.
planting, and I'm good. Like,
Yeah.
that's what I always think about that when I hear the death row, and they be like, you know, what you gonna eat your last meal? That would be my last meal.
Last
The
meal.
easy call right there. You know, the extra gravy, I'm good. You know,
Extra
just
gravy
Yeah.
on.
I don't like the potato. My potato salad, I don't like the onions in it though. You know, I
Yeah.
just like my onion
Oh,
free. But that's my thing, man. Easy.
oh, man,
Yeah,
appreciate
man.
it. Charles, man. Well, thanks for your time to come out, man, and hop on this podcast with us, man. It's been a
Absolutely.
blessing, man. And hopefully, man, we can get you down there at least to do a clinic or something, man, to talk to some of these kids down there. Because trust me, man, it's needed. You know what I'm saying? So thanks
Yeah.
again. Have a great day.
For sure.
Yeah. Good looking out, Chuck.
Appreciate you guys
Talk to
having
you
me
later,
on.
buddy. All
Anytime.
right. Take
All
it
right,
easy,
bro.
man.
Thanks. Peace. All right.